The pregnant woman drifted at sea for half a month. During that time she even gave birth to a child. Mia tried various methods to open the iron sheet of the container, but looking at the endless ocean, she fell into despair. Mia casually threw the baby's diaper into the sea, and noticed it attracted a school of fish. Suddenly Mia realized that the baby's diaper was a natural bait. She started trying to catch fish, but her skills were limited. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't catch a single one. Mia collapsed exhausted on top of the container, when suddenly she noticed a plane flying across the sky. She once again thought of calling for help. Mia went back to the container, grabbed a shard of mirror, but on her way back she was scratched on the thigh by the container's jagged edge. She could only endure the excruciating pain, and used the mirror's reflection to try to attract the plane's attention, but the distance was too far, and she could only watch the plane fly further away, on the sea without medical supplies. Such a large wound was extremely dangerous. Mia could only endure the pain to stop the bleeding. She took a sniff of the white liquor, then poured the rest onto the wound and rubbed it in. The pain almost made her faint, but Mia had no choice but to sew up the wound with a homemade hook. Then she made a fishing net from wires, and used the baby's diaper to lure it into the water. Finally Mia successfully caught a fish, shade it raw. Afterward Mia wrote some distress messages, and put them in a plastic lunchbox, then tossed it into the sea one by one, until the baby finally fell asleep. Mia suddenly heard a thud. She hurriedly took the baby and went up to the top of the container, only to find it was the lunchbox she had thrown earlier, tossed around by the waves hitting the container. Suddenly the phone that had been locked received a call from her husband Nick. Mia thought she was saved, but Nick sadly told her she would have to rely on herself. It turned out Nick had planned to hide in the container, but was discovered. During the escape he was injured, and lost too much blood, leaving him very weak. This call from Nick was his final farewell. Mia quickly comforted her husband, and told him their daughter had been born. After a reluctant goodbye, Mia couldn't hold back her tears. The water level in the container kept rising. Mia had no choice but to stay on top with her daughter. However, during the night she noticed the container was leaking water rapidly. Seeing this, Mia had to dive inside, but found it was useless. The container was sinking quickly. Mia surfaced and realized her daughter was gone, floating on a bamboo raft. In a panic she tried to search for her. The dark ocean stretched endlessly. Finding a small child was nearly impossible. Fortunately, her daughter's cries guided Mia. After being reunited, Mia lay beside her daughter, speaking her final words in despair. One night passed. A fishing boat discovered the floating baby. A kind woman rescued the baby and noticed the rope tied to the raft. Then with her husband's help she pulled the drowning Mia up. With the kind woman's help, Mia woke up. She sat on the deck holding her daughter, finally realizing she had been saved.